So I don't know if you can hear, but you can hear my car kind of surging. There's a little bit better look. And my gas gauge is on 0, so we're gonna go over here to the gas station and see how accurate that this fuel gauge is, because it's been on 0 for about, I don't know, 3-4 miles or so. And so now I'm gonna go switch my tunes and change back to 93. And so it's a 16-gallon tank, so we'll see how much gas it puts in there, and so we'll see how accurate it is. So we got the tune uploading, and so now time to put a little 93 in, and we'll go from there. So it just stopped right there at 15.3, but that doesn't mean we're done yet. So I can keep adding a little bit. See what we can get it up to. So that's about as far as you want to take it. I mean, when I pull this out, you can see that it is starting to come out of the thing a little bit. So it didn't hold quite all of it, but most of it. So 15.7 out of 16 isn't bad. Going to idle funky for a little bit to burn off that remaining little bit of E85 that was in the tank. So I'll get back to y'all when it's done doing that. Alright, so as you can see, it's now calmed down to a normal idle, but that gives you an idea of about how accurate these modern gauges are. Everyone always freaks out when their car gets to 0 or the low gas light comes on, but they are specifically engineered when they come on to be a little bit early, so you actually don't run out of gas. You have a little bit of time to go get some gas, or, you know, ability to make it closer to where you're going, at least at a minimum. So you can say if this car's averaging, it's averaging 12 miles per gallon right now because it's just been to the track on E85. So 4 miles on E85 would have been about 1/3 of a gallon. So that's another, what, 3/10 basically. So you could say when it hit 0, it had a little bit over half a gallon left in it. So that's pretty good, actually. So half a gallon on the normal 93, just cruising, a little bit over half a gallon would get you about 15 miles or so. That's, you know, you'd be hard pressed to find an area where a gas station is not within 15 miles, other than way out in the desert. What's up, guys? Kind of forgot to film an outro yesterday, but as you saw, modern gas gauges are decently accurate, but they're not that accurate because, like I said, they do give you a little bit of leeway and allow you some room in case you do get to 0 and there's not a gas station within a couple miles. Normally, a rule of thumb is they have between a gallon and a half a gallon or so left. So that's a good rule to stick by. And so, you know, most modern cars get about 20 miles to the gallon or so. So you can go between 10 and 20 miles normally after you get done. Now, some cars are different. Like, they might have well over that. And if you drive for longer and you just like keep getting better and better gas mileage, obviously when it gets to 0, you're gonna have more left in the tank because your car kind of operates on a basis of what it like should be getting. So if you do like real economical driving, you're gonna have more left at the end. Like, for instance, I used to have the EcoBoost Mustang, and when it would get to 0, I could drive well over 20 miles and still like have a little bit of gas left in it. Now the 5.0 doesn't obviously get as much gas mileage, and I drive it a little bit more spiritedly. And normally, like when it's about 0, if I pull in, there's a little bit over half a gallon left. So like I said, between a half gallon and a gallon. But just another quick little video, guys, just to put out a little bit of content for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below and give us a like. We're well over 3,000 subscribers now, so again, thank you all very much for that, and stay tuned for the next one, guys. But until then,